Hello you lovely people, welcome back to my channel and to another unboxing video guys, and this time I have for you another Lexibook product. Oh yeah, and it's a very cool looking one. Obviously it is aimed at the younger market, but as we know with Lexibook, that doesn't mean adults can't get any fun out of it as well. And I tell you what, this is an awesome looking thing. Now it is called the Cyber Arcade Racing, and you know what? It looks absolutely awesome. It really does. Yeah, you can see here already guys, and I haven't even unboxed it yet. The whole unit is visible. It's one of those guys where it's motion controlled, so that is absolutely wonderful. And makes a change for Lexibook, because normally they make home consoles and they make handhelds that are of course button controls, and yeah, you know, and you got to use the directional pad of course, but this is motion controlled, so it's going to be very interesting to see what sort of games are on here. Now it says 30 racing games, but from the back of the box, as you're going to see in a minute, there does seem to be other types of games on here as well, and judging by that there, they seem to be quite advanced looking games as well. So let's take a look around the front of the box here. So obviously at the top guys, it says Cyber, get it right, Cyber Arcade Racing, motion controlled racing console by Lexibook of course, and then it has race, and it shows somebody playing on it, obviously probably a child. There it goes, control by tilting, 30 amazing games, racing, action and brain games. Oh, so there you go guys, it tells you there it's already not just 30 racing games, there is brain games and things as well, which will be interesting to see, you know, being played on a unit like this, because it is a very interesting thing indeed. I mean, look at it, it looks so cool. It kind of reminds me of a cross between sort of like one of the old Wii type, you know, controllers where you put your Wii controller into a steering wheel, but it has a screen and everything on it, so that is cool, really is. So yeah, that is the front of the box guys, and you can see there it is a 2.8 inch LCD screen, and it says Lexibook again. Yeah, very cool indeed. Right, on the side we just have that again, racing, Cyber Arcade Racing, Lexibook. On the bottom just a load of old gubbins as usual, and on this side guys, just the same thing again, but in different language. There we are, and the top, yeah, we just that guys. I can turn it around and then you can see that as well. There we go, same old thing, probably just showed you that anyway. The back gets more interesting with some more images there that you can see here. Very cool indeed. Yeah, those games do look pretty cool, especially that one there in the middle, which is some kind of a kart game, and obviously there it shows it as a boat, sort of like a like a canoe or something, and that I can imagine is a brain training type one, because you're going to go around a maze. So yeah, very interesting indeed. Then you've got all the different languages here with all the usual kind of gubbins there. So yeah, there we are at the bottom. Just scan me to watch the video. This actually links you to YouTube to a video on this machine. There we are. And it takes 3 AA's. So yeah, no AAA's, but AA's. So yeah, quite beefy. Obviously, it takes quite a few batteries, and we are going to need a trusty dusty knife to open this thing, because there is literally 2, yeah, you can probably just make it out the circle there, 2 tags there. So what we need now is a trusty dusty knife, isn't it? Yeah, and I've got a new one here guys. I say new, he's already been damaged, but he's going to do the job all right. He has a sheath, look at that, and it's one of those porcelain knives guys, so yeah, kind of cool. But yeah, he's already got a chip out of him and a big black mark on it, but never mind. Right, okay, so the first tag is over here, he says. Can I even get it in there to open it? Oh, right, okay, I went too far, guys. It was over the tag. There we go. That's the first one, and then the next one, and we're in. I do believe we're in. Let's hope there isn't anything else on the sides. I don't think so. So yeah, we're in, guys. Look, so you're with me here, guys. First unboxing of this, obviously. I haven't looked at this yet. Haven't had it on or anything like that, as you can tell. I'm only just opening it. So yeah, we're done with that box. So that can go over here. And then we just have this cardboard tray. I presume that somewhere in here there'll be some kind of instructions, I would have thought. Let's see if we can open this bit up without damaging it. I hope so. There we go, guys. There we go. We are in. Is it attached in some way on the back there? Oh, it is. Look, it's got them bloody things. Oh, dear. But yeah, they just turn. You can turn them off. But we'll take a look at the book first, because that has just fallen out. Now, that is actually quite a chunky book for a Lexibook. So, there we go. You can see there the front of this pamphlet, this booklet, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it's one of them, guys, like a huge map. So it's going to be the usual kind of thing on here, no doubt. Different languages and all that. And it just opens up like this. So I don't know where the English side to it is or anything. Maybe it's this one. Who knows? Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, who knows? I can't really read it. It's quite, yeah, quite tiny, that writing. But there we go. You can see there, guys. Here's in English with the batteries and everything, and it tells you what the different controls are, and it tells you what the different games are. So let's bring that in. There we go. You can read what's on here. You got Jack Eggs, whatever the hell that is, eh? Jack Eggs. So yeah, cool little booklet. I mean, just does what it's supposed to, doesn't it? So right, we'll put him aside. And we're into the tray. No, not until I undo it. Hey, what a plank. I just said they've got these here, didn't I? You fool. So they're nice and easy to get off anyway, like that. Go. There we go. They're off. Not like some of them when they're bloody screwed in. That is very annoying when that happens, that's for sure. So right, we're in. There we go. That is the end of that part of the box as well. Right, so here we go, guys. We're just going to take a look at it as hardware rather than what's on it at the moment. Now, what I like about this, I felt already through the box, was that this is like a badge. This Lexibook bit here is like a badge that's been put on there. That is really kind of cool. Different for a change. It might just be a fixed sticker, but it feels like a badge. Then you've got these buttons here, guys, which are obviously, they look almost like directional, don't they? So there must be some kind of directional buttons on here, but unless it's volume, of course, it could be up and down for the volume. Then you've got A and B. Obviously, you've got a screen protector on there, which is just one of those standard ones you're going to pull off, obviously, because you won't see the screen if you don't. Then we have on, reset, we have select and start, and then a speaker front facing there. You can tell this has been made for smaller hands, but like I said, guys, Lexibooks are fantastic for adults as well. They're very, very fun. Usually quite easy games, obviously, because it is aimed at children, like I said. Then on the back, you've got a battery compartment with a bloody screw in it, of course. Lexibook always have screws in them. I'm not surprised at all. Then you've got another. Oh, yeah, that is raised as well. That is very cool. They're obviously just thicker stickers. And there's all the gubbins as usual. So, yeah, obviously, I'm going to have to open this very huge battery flap here and put in 3 double A's on it. Certainly am. But let's have a look here. No shoulder buttons, anything like that. No, so it's only the buttons that you get on the front. Nothing else at all. But yeah, that is really cool looking. Wow. And apparently the screen on this is fantastic. We'll judge that for ourselves, of course, because there's a lot of people out there who would judge it fantastic, and maybe it isn't so much, especially on a tilt, you know. But yeah, it certainly looks very cool. It's very light, guys. Obviously the batteries aren't in it yet. That'll give it some a bit of weight anyway. These buttons feel all right. They're clicky enough. They're very cheap. And that brings me on to a good point, guys. This was originally nearly 40 quid. I do believe it was like $39.99 when it first came out. Then it went down to $29.99. Then at one point it was $16.99, but it's gone back up again to £22.99. So yeah, it's been a bit up and down, but it's very, very popular. And places like Argos sell it. This one came from Amazon, and I say it was $22.99. And yeah, I mean, look around. You might be able to get it a bit cheaper than what I did. Especially if you can pick one up. And Argos. Argos were out of stock, and I really, really wanted to do it. And it had gone back up to the same price there, anywhere from $16.99 back to $22.99. So yeah, that's why I just grabbed it there. But what have I got to do now, guys? I've got to put some batteries in this thing so that we can then have a look at just how good your $22.99 will buy you. What will it buy you? How good will it be? That is the big question. So right, I'm going to jump cut and I'm going to put the batteries in so you don't have to sit there watching me fiddle around getting that bloody screw out.
Right, here we go, guys. I have put the batteries in and we're ready to go. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've spent a bit of time with it already. And I'll tell you what I made up with this handheld, guys. It is absolutely wonderful. Yeah, it's aimed at the children's market, but it's so bloody fun. Like I keep saying, adults will get a lot of enjoyment out of this as well. It is awesome. I really think it is. And it's very, very responsive considering its motion control. You know, it can be a bit of a mixed bag, can't it, usually? But no, this is fantastic. So yeah, let's turn it on, shall we? Here we go. Now there we are, straight away into the menu with that funky music. Let's listen to that for a minute. Yeah, quite cool music on the menu there. About the screen, guys, obviously there was a lot of reviews that said the screen is brilliant and all this. It's not brilliant, guys, it's not. It's alright, it's adequate for the price range of this machine, and you know, you can get a lot of enjoyment out of this screen, but it's not exactly brilliant. Look, when you turn it, there isn't much give, is there? But yeah, like I said, it does its job. So, like I said, spent a bit of time with it. I am going to show you some of my favourites that I've come across already, like baby karting there. That is obviously like a Mario style kart thing, but without the what shall we call it, the violence. Yeah, without that, guys. So yeah, it's a very basic kind of thing. And I've got to mention, seeing as I sound absolutely awful, I'm full of cold at the moment, so I do apologise for the way I sound. But yeah, let's go to baby karting. But first I want to show you guys, look, these buttons I thought might have been volume. They're not. They can go down and choose the game, so you can go down the menu like that. So yeah, let's go in now and yeah, have a game of this one, shall we? Now, it's probably going to be quite hard to film, and I'm going to play absolutely awful, but yeah, you can press the A button to go faster. And here we go, you collect the fruit basically on this one, like that. Like I said, I'm going to play it awful, because it is motion control and I'm trying to film it at the same time. Avoid those barrels, obviously, if you possibly can. I'm not getting over there enough to go and get the fruit, but I think you can see, guys. Yeah, quite awkward to film like this. I'm trying. Oh, and then you hit a barrel and that happens, yeah. There you go. It tells you what fruit it is you've collected, in case you're silly and you can't recognise it. So yeah, very, very fun. Very awkward, like I said, to film and play at the same time and keep into, you know, the viewpoint of the viewfinder. But yeah, that is a pretty cool game, and the graphics are pretty cool. They are. I would say they're slightly better than 16-bit. So yeah, you can't really complain about that. It does look pretty awesome. So yeah, that is Baby Kart, guys. The closest thing on here really to Mario Kart. You've also got a game on here. I can't remember what it's called, but it's you know, a boat or a canoe or whatever it is. Yeah, where you're doing pretty much the same type of thing. But yeah, time up. So right, you just press reset to come out of that one, and it'll go back in. There we go. So yeah, that was Baby Karting. Not bad at all. Quite a very kind of fun type of thing. Yeah, not bad at all. Obviously, as you go down, you got lots more. It gives you a little bit of an image of what's there. This is your standard type of racing game there, like you had on the NES. And then you got Sea Air War. That is very, very fun. Very, very fun indeed. So we're going to have a look at that one. You know I love my shoot 'em ups, and this is what that is basically, and it's very cool. One at that. So right, again, you just move about like that, and you shoot with this one. There we go, with A. So yeah, just move about, guys, as they come at you. I love the music to this one as well. I think it's very, very fun. Again, I'm going to play it awful, even though I played extremely well when I wasn't filming it, eh? But yeah, you can see, guys, it is a shoot 'em up of a different ilk, isn't it, eh? What with the motion controls, it's very, very fun. Yeah, that is very cool, guys. I'm trying to film it here like this is a bit awkward, to say the least. Getting those turns and what have you, and then the reflection from the bloody lights isn't helping either. But I think you get the drift, guys. How cool is this game? Very, very cool. Oh, he got me as well again. Oh dear. I can imagine it gets quite bloody hard in the end. Oh, that was just wicked, guys. Absolutely wicked. Right, okay, let's press that again. Because obviously you want to look at at least a couple more. So yeah, that is absolutely blinding. So you got Baby Karting, that's good. All the way, very, very fun. Obviously, Sea Air War is very good as well. But let's go further down. And you've got all these here. This is the one, guys, with the canoe, like I said. So we'll take a look at that one. There's that little ping every time you go into a game, which is cool. And again, the same thing as the other one. You keep your finger on the A, and you get going like that. That's it. Oh yeah, actually, I lie. If you keep pressing it, you go faster. And here you're collecting coins. Very similar to the Baby Kart one, obviously. But yeah, you're in a canoe, and you're collecting coins, which is, you know, very, very cool. And you can see the graphics, guys, are awesome. They really are. Now, how am I supposed to get around that, eh? No chance, have I? Got no bloody chance of getting around that. So how do we get back, eh? Come on, you. Can we go like that? No, we can't. So I'm stuck, guys. I'm stuck. But you saw the game. There you go. Let's come out of that. It's very similar to the Baby Karting one. Let's go further down. You've got rowing. You've got Cartoon Air Wars. That could be quite fun. That looks like a shoot 'em up again. And what we've got here. This one looks absolutely awesome. It really does. It kind of reminds me of Fantasy Zone and stuff like that. So let's try that one. There you go with the ping again. It's a very cutesy shoot 'em up. And listen to that music, guys. That's very familiar. Yeah, very familiar. Oh yeah, oh here you actually use the buttons, guys, so that's kind of cool that you do use the buttons on this one. But it's your kind of standard shoot 'em up, isn't it, type thing. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Wow, very cutesy. I can imagine it's going to get hard in the end. But that music, I recognise it from somewhere. Let's get that quick. Yeah, there we go. I've got it. So yeah, it's not all motion then, guys, because this one you don't need motion at all. You just need to be on the buttons here. The two buttons there. They suffice to do this game. There we go. We've got a bigger weapon now. Appears to. Yeah. Yeah, that is very, very fun, I have to say. Yeah, adults, you are going to get some fun out of this because they're so retro style, aren't they? They are absolutely. Now you can't move forward here. You can only, I presume you can. Oh yes, you can. So that's where the tilt comes into it, guys. You can move it along like that and back through the motion control. But yeah, you don't really need to if you don't want to. And you can just keep doing it on the buttons here. But yeah, awesome shoot 'em up. There we go. We'll come out of that one because I want to take a look at one more. So yeah, that was fantastic. Should we go the other way this time, guys? Where the it says 30. So here you got like a soccer game. You got toy shoot and all sorts here. Look, there we go. Oh, absolutely blinding. What is this one? Ooh, Doom Rail. So I presume that's one kind of like you know, where you're on like a roller coaster type thing, I would have thought. Submarine War, that's going to be one where you're dropping, oh, should I say shooting up at the ships, I would have thought. Plane Flight, is it? Yeah. Good Fisherman. Oh, so some of these games, guys, are going to be awesome, aren't they? And then you got a gem one there. I don't know how that would work. That could be quite interesting to see. And then you got Everybody Fishing. Dream of Gems, another gem game, but of course this one's one where you're going to move like that to, yeah, to move your balls there, your different coloured balls. Crazy Barbecue, that could be an interesting one. Spacewalker, is it? Yeah. Oh, that looks kind of cool. It's a racing game by the looks of it. And Space Rescue. Let's go up. Space Fighter. Now that looks like a shoot 'em up again, doesn't it? Yeah. Kill the Virus at the top there. Yeah. We've got Rescue Pets. Pop Bubble. We have Plane Flights. Fight. Is it Flight? Fight? Oh, I can't read it properly. Kill the Virus. Jack Eggs. Ooh, that could be an interesting one. Yeah. Ice Block. Now that is definitely a you know, Breakout clone. I'll show you this one, guys, because I love this one. It's fantastic. It's quite hard with the motion control, but I'm sure once you master it, it'll be fine. Here we go. I'll show you something a bit different with this one. Right, here we go. So obviously use the motion control, which is going to be very difficult for me to do. I will try my best. Oh, there we go. I've got it a little bit. But you can see, guys, it is a motion controlled Breakout, basically. So that is very fun as well. And obviously it moves a lot better when you're not stuck in front of a camera. So yeah, that is pretty awesome as well. To have a game like that on here makes it a bit different, doesn't it, to just having racing games and things on there. Obviously they did say they had puzzle games and things like that on here. So yeah, that is pretty awesome, a Breakout clone. There we go, come back out. We'll look at one more game, guys, in this video, because obviously I'm going to jump back on this quite heavily and show you a lot more in the future. So yeah, I think we've covered all the games there. We've got obviously Balloon Shot and all that. Yeah, really interesting games on here. Fantastic. This one here, Bee of War, looks like it could be a type of yeah, I suppose Space Invaders, isn't this what it looks like there? Probably isn't. Shall we have a look at that one? Yeah, we'll look at this one. Is it a type of Space Invaders? I don't know, guys. It is a type of Space Invaders. And obviously you move along through motion control. That is pretty damn awesome as well. I love it. Love it. Obviously, they're not little alien Space Invaders, but they couldn't exactly do that. That would be a copyright. But yeah, it's pretty damn near to it, isn't it? That is pretty cool. And you pick up all these pickups here. Only got a few left. Come on, you bagger. And I can't keep in, guys. I'm sorry if I'm going off the screen a lot here. It is very difficult with something like this where it is motion control. And I'll tell you what, the screen is holding up quite nicely, to be fair. It really is, I've got to say. Oh, look at that, I beat that lot already. Good, cool. So yeah, that is a definite Space Invaders clone. How cool is that? I tell you what, the choice of 30 games on here are pretty bloody awesome, because all of them have got a lot of fun to them. They really have. Wow, that is cool. So yeah, wow. Lexibook, you have knocked it out of the park with this one. Yeah, like I said, guys, now the batteries are in it, it feels a hell of a lot more quality in your hands, if you like. It is cheap plastics used here. I mean, obviously the buttons and the case itself, but it looks so bloody cool. That screen might not be the best screen in the world, but I've used a hell of a lot worse. And all of the games on here are very, very fun. Even for you, yeah, you as an adult. And I tell you what, your kids will have a bloody blast if you get them one of these. It is awesome. I can't highly recommend this enough. It is absolutely awesome. Looks awesome. Sounds awesome. It's got a very loud speaker, guys. You can turn that up a notch as well. So yeah, what a fantastic thing this is. So really, those I suppose, there's much point in me doing my usual, my final thoughts and all that. This is my final thoughts, guys. This is beautiful. What a fantastic machine. I absolutely adore it. All 30 games are very fun. The motion control, even though it didn't look like it because I'm filming it in front of my viewfinder, is extremely, I can't stipulate that enough, is extremely responsive. Don't know how long it will last. Maybe 5 years down the track it'll die. Who knows? But it's £22, guys. Sometimes only 16. So do yourself a favour. Grab it. Whether you're an adult or a child, grab it. It is bloody awesome. And I hope you agree from what you just saw there. So yes, guys, you know what it's time for? It's time for your comments. I need you to get down there, comment away. What did you think of this unboxing video and play on? Do you like the look of the Cyber Arcade Racing? I think it's gorgeous, looking gorgeous, in every aspect. I think Lexibook have outdone themselves with this one. It's fantastic. But it's over to you, because you are the ones that are important. Will you be picking one up? Have you got one already in your house for your kids or for yourself even? What do you make of it all? Get commenting away. And with that, I'm going to love you and leave you and say the usuals. If you're not subbed already, please drop me a sub. Give me a thumbs up if you feel that way inclined and all that. And with that, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you and say bye-bye.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.